Okay, so welcome everyone to the Momentum Learning Number Sense Basics Open House. This is like a free tryout class, so hopefully by the end of the session, you can get an idea of what this course is about and hopefully be able to sign up for this course if you're interested. So, hello, my name is Chloe. I'll be the teacher for this course. Currently, I'm a junior at Clemens High School. I've been involved in competition math since elementary school, participating in competitions like the AMC. In terms of number sense, I've been doing TMSEA for a while. Um, Recently in 2024, I won third place in 10th grade number sense. And in the Texas TMSEA state. And I am currently on my high school's UIL academics number sense team. And last year we placed first in the region meet. Um, okay, in order to register for this course, if you haven't yet, what you do is you go to the Momentum Learning website, which is momentumlearning.org. You click on 2024 fall here. And then once you do that, they'll have like a drop box here. Click online and click elementary school or middle school. Each of them will lead you to the number sense basics page. And here you see it's Sunday from 1 to 2:15 every afternoon. And generally for grades 5 through 7, if you're younger than that or older, it's all right as long as you can grasp like the skills that are needed for this course, which is basically multiplication and division. Okay. Also, if you have any questions, just let me know through the chat box or just by raising your hand, maybe. Okay, course introduction. This is a 12-week course, and each week we're going to go over some basic number sense tricks. So the first week we're going to just do a basic introduction to number sense, go over the FOIL method for 2x2 multiplication, squares, square roots. And weeks 3 to 5, we're going to start picking up with some multiplying by common numbers that you'll see in number sense tests. And yeah, and then we're going to move on to like sets, unit conversion, factorial, basic probability and sequence questions. And hopefully by then you can get a basic grasp of everything you need to know for number sense at this level. Okay, so what is number sense? Number sense is basically memorization and practice. And the secret to getting good at number sense is to learn how to recognize and then do the rules accurately. And then you learn how to do them quickly. I like to think of number sense as two things, accuracy and speed. And you should also do practices under a time limit. And even though the rules are very important to learn, I think just being able to grasp at mental math tricks and get into the mindset of doing problems quickly is something fundamental that you need for number sense. So what are some tests that you can take with number sense and number sense skills? If you live in Texas, there is Team SEA for elementary and middle school competitions, which goes up to the state level. And if when you get to high school, number sense is very useful for UIL academics. Um, and for general things, mathleague.org for elementary school has number sense in it. So even if you're not in Texas, this class is really useful. Okay. Next, we're just going to go over a basic trick that you might need for number sense. This is one of the first tricks that you might learn in number sense. It's called foils, 2x2 foil, which you use for any sort of multiplication. It works for any two-digit numbers. So let's say there is a trick for multiplying by 25 and you forget how to multiply by 25, you can always use foil to do the problem for you. Um, Okay, so essentially, what you do with FOIL is you work backwards. So FOIL stands for something backwards, like when you spell FOIL backwards, it's LIOF, and each of them stands for a step that you need to do. So, um, So let's go with the L first. L stands for last. Also, I apologize for my handwriting in advance. It's not very good on the computer. Okay, so last, what does that mean? The last number of each digit is the units digit. And to get the last number of your product, let's write out the blanks for the digits of the product here. The last number, which is this one, would be the units digit of the product of the units digit of the two numbers that you see here. Um, what does that mean? Here, the last digits of both of our numbers are 3 and 2. So to get our last number, we multiply 3 times 2. So let's write this down here. 3 times 2, which is equal to 6. So our last number here is 6. And this will be our answer to the problem once we're done. Let's go over to the I here. So I stands for inner. Okay. So what does inner mean? It means that you multiply the inner numbers of the inner digits of each of the numbers. So three, like when you look at these four digits together, three is on the inside and so is one. These two twos here are outside digits. So we multiply the three and the one to get what? Okay, 3 times 1 equals 3, right? And we hold that digit for a second. The next step after we're done with L and I is O. What does O stand for? O stands for outer.
Wait, I can't see your screen.
Oh, you can't? I didn't pause screen sharing, so maybe this is a setting on your own computer. Um, Wait, can everyone else see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, you might want to check your image settings or video settings. Okay. Hope you can see my screen soon. Okay, so what does outer mean? It means the outer digits, basically the opposite of the inner digits. So here is one outer digit we have, and here is another outer digit we have. We have 2 and 2. So we multiply these two together, and 2 times 2 is 4. And after we multiply the outside and multiply the inside, we add the outside and the inside together and plus any carry that you have from your unit digit, which I will explain later. For now, we don't have any carry here because 6 is less than 10. So what we do is we add the inner and the outer to get 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 will be our second digit here. We work from right to left. Okay, and lastly, no, step number 4 is to multiply the first digits together and add and carry, and then you write down the number. So our first digits, sorry, did someone say something? Okay, our first digits are 2 and 1. So we multiply, sorry?
Nothing. I'm
Okay,
just talking to my mom.
what'd you say? Okay, so we multiplied the 2 and the 1 together to get 2. So we write down the 2 here since there is no carry from previous digits, and our answer will be 276. Okay, does anyone have any questions so far? You can drop them in the chat and you can raise your hand or speak up. Okay, I'll just move on for now. Yeah, so here we have it written out, like typed out here. So 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 plus 3 times 1 is 7, and 2 times 1 is 2. And these are our 3 digits for the number that we have. And our answer is 276. Okay, let me clear my screen. I'll do one more example for you before I'd like you to solve some problems yourself to fully understand this trick. Let's do 45 times 31. Okay. Um, let's write out the digits like this so we can see it a bit better. Okay, so what we do is we examine the L first. L means last, so we look at the last two digits. 5 times 1 is 5, so we write a 5 here, okay? And that is our rightmost digit of our product. Next, we look at our inner and our outer. Our inner two digits are 5 and 3. So 5 times 3, let's write this off to the side. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, let's look at our outer digits now. 4 and 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. Uh, our next step is to add our inner and outer. So when we sum this, 15 plus 4 is 19. And you might be asking, well, 19 is two digits. How do we like write this down? What we do is we take the units digit of this number, which is 9. And then we look at this one as a carry for our next digit. So we hold this one here and we save it for later. Um, Last step is the F. The F means first. So we look at our first two digits, which is 4 and 3. Multiply 4 and 3 and we get 12. So 4 times 3 is 12. However, we don't want to write down a 12 yet because we still have our 1 that is carried from before. So what we do is we add the 1 here and we get 13. So we write down the 1 and the 3 here. And 1,395 is our final answer. So if we have a carry, for example, if our units digits are 5 and 4, for example, and 5 times 4 is 20, we would carry it in the same fashion where we would take the units digit of 20, 0, write that down, and then carry a 2, and then add that back to what we get for our middle digit. Does everyone understand? Are there any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, then I'd like you all to attempt to solve questions 2 through 5. It's okay if you only get through one of them. It's okay if you don't get through any of them at all, but I would like you all to try. And I think I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes to work on that. And if any of you need more time, you can let me know. And if you have any answers, just so like everyone can solve them at their own pace, you could just send the answer to me, direct message in the chat. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm just going to move on, but I see that a lot of you have been working hard on these problems and messaging me, which is really nice to see. The answers here are 1,922 for the second one, 4,672 for the third one, 5,394 for the fourth one, and 7,104 for the last one. And congratulations to anyone who got them right or anyone who really just tried on the problems. That's good progress already. Okay, so the next trick we're going to review is multiplying a two-digit number by 101, which is actually really simple, like much simpler than FOIL. So if you've mastered FOIL, I'm pretty sure you can get this as well. All you do is the last two digits. Okay, so first we have 93 times 101. When you're in a number sense test and you see this 101 here, you have to think of this trick. So since this is a two-digit number, what we can do is the last two digits are the number itself, which is 93. And the first two digits are also 93. So all we have is 9393, and that's our answer, 9,393. And you can see this works with any number. So I will show you another example later. Uh, but again, all you have to do is repeat that number twice. So here's our answer. Okay, I'll do one more example, but so we have 45 times 101. Again, we see this 101 and we immediately think of this trick. All we have to do is write 4, 5, because this is 45, and write 4, 5 again. And our answer is 5,000, 4,000, sorry, 4,545. Does anyone have any questions before we do some individual practice? No, so I guess I'll give you about a minute to do 2 through 5 on your own and message me if you have the answer. This shouldn't take very long. Okay, it looks like all of you got it. I was having trouble with answering all of your messages because of how quickly you were answering them. So very nice job. As you can see, it is a pretty simple trick and one that's taught to a lot of beginners. Okay. Um, okay, one last trick before we end this open house is when both numbers are in the 90s. So as you can see, 97 times 94, 97 is in the 90s, and 94 is also in the 90s, so we can use this trick. First of all, our first step is to find out how far each number is from 100. So 97 is 3 away from 100 because 100, I apologize for my handwriting again, but 100 minus 97 is 3. So it's 3 away from 97. And we save this number in our head. And 94 is 6 away from 100 because 100 minus 94 is 6. Okay, now we actually start working on the problem, and our product will be 4 digits long. The last 2 digits are the product of the differences that we just got. So we have 3 and 6, right? What we do is we multiply them together. So 3 times 6 is, oh wait, my bad. Um, I would erase that. So 3 times 6 is 18. So what we write for our last 2 numbers is a 1 and an 8, and that's 18 here. And our first number is the difference between the first number and the distance of the second number from 100. What I mean by that is, let's say our first number is 97. So we write down 97 here. We take that and we subtract by the distance between our other number, 94, from 100, which as we got was 6. So 97 minus 6 equals 91. So we write a 91 here. And you see that since multiplication is commutative, this works the other way around too. So we can take 94 and subtract that by the difference between 100 and 97, which is 3. And as you can see, we also get 91 here. So our answer will be 9,118. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, this is our answer. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. I'll do one more example with y'all before we move on to individual practice. So we have 95 times 96. The difference between 100 and 95 is 5, and the difference between 196 is 4. What we do here, let's write out, it's a 4-digit product. So we have 5 times 4 is 20, and those are our last 2 digits. Okay, and we take our first number, which is 95, and we subtract that by the difference between the second number and 100, which would be 95 minus 4 is 91. So we write a 9 and a 1 here, and our answer is 9,120. This might look like a 6, it says 0. Oh my God. Okay, any questions? If not, we're going to move on to individual practice. And again, message me in the chat if you have answers. I'll give you about a minute to do this too, because we might be running out of time. Okay, I can see you're all hard at work at this. Congrats to everyone who got everything or got some answers correct. Um, so our answers here are um 9,212 for number two. Sorry for my handwriting again. 9,603 for the third one. If okay, I just want to make a note. If the multiplication here is a single digit number like three, as you saw number three, we write O3 here because we still wanted to take up two digits. And this is 9,114, and the last one is 8,372. So congrats everyone. Okay, moving on here. Okay, let's do Kahoot now for fun, for the last 10 minutes. So, so all you need to do, I'm going to start a Kahoot game right now. Okay, sorry about this. We can practice the foil trick first because I think people have a bit more of a problem with that. Give it a second to load. But for now, you can pull up the website kahoot.it on your personal device and be prepared to type in the game code. Okay, the game pin is 9983359. So type it in if you want to join. It's just going to be a fun little game where we practice some rhythms.
Could you repeat it, please?
Wait, repeat that, please.
The game pin is on the screen here. I'm gonna lower my volume a little bit. Um, okay, the game pin is 9983359. It's right on this screen right here where it says game pin. And all you have to do is go to kahoot.it and type in the game pin and you can join the game. Can everyone see the screen now? Remember, in number sense, you have to be pretty fast. So, and also do it all in your head, which with practice, it becomes easier over time. Okay, the answer was 338. And congrats to the three people who got it right. Okay. Also, make sure not to use calculators on this. Like, that's just cheating. Okay, nice. Oh, Cherise, okay. Okay, since we don't have a lot of time left, I'm going to start skipping the question at 10 seconds left. So very sorry for this. Okay, congrats. Nice job. Okay, the answer was 195.
I put the right answer, but they said I was wrong.
Sorry, did someone say something?
So in the last question, I put the right answer, but they said I was wrong.
Oh, wait, I can't hear you very well. You can type in the chat if you have a question and I'll answer it. Okay, we have 2 minutes left in this scheduled meeting, so we're going to end the Kahoot at here. Congratulations to our top three, Preston, Sharice, and Yi. Very nice job with this Kahoot. Okay, before we leave, I just want to say if you had a good time here, if you want to learn more about number sense, please sign up for the course with the instructions that I put before. Thank you for attending this open house and have a great day.